welcome to Half Horse Tarot. I am here with your mid-month update for the month of August 2018. Just some things I want to go ahead and say really quickly before we get started. We kind of have some storms coming through here, so if you happen to hear some thunder or see some lightning, that might be what that is, so don't get alarmed by any loud noises or flashes of light that you may see or hear. Another thing is that I know that a lot of people who watch these tarot readings like to see readers shuffle, but the camera setup that I have for you guys it's really, ratchet, and if I were to shuffle on this table, it would just shake the entire thing. So I did your spread off camera, and I'm just gonna go ahead and interpret it for you guys in the video. Lastly, I have posted the monthly readings for all of the signs for the month of August. Those are up. They're a little bit longer, but if this particular reading doesn't resonate with you, definitely go check the other ones out. Also, always check your moon and rising sign if these readings don't resonate right away. If some of the messages resonate, take those. If none of them resonate, don't try to make something fit to resonate with you, and then if all of it resonates, then great. You guys are meant to be here this week. Okay, so of the readings that I've done so far, and I'm halfway through the signs, you guys probably have my favorite reading for the rest of August. So the way I interpret the spread, it's kind of like a Lenormand 5-card spread, if you guys are familiar with that style of reading. Your central card right here is the 9 of Pentacles. It's in the upright. It's awesome energy. If you guys are out there and in like the dating world, maybe you're single, you've got your stuff together, you have a lot to offer, you've got a lot of resources at your disposal. Some of you guys might just be happily single, you're just living your best life, doing your own thing. Others of you guys who might be considering putting yourselves out there in the next couple of weeks, probably up until the end of the year, which some of you guys are definitely going to do. You guys are kind of like a hot commodity, really, because the 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's sure of themselves. They're very self-confident, like they know that they're a hard worker. They've put in all of this time and energy into doing something, bettering themselves, whatever, and they know that they don't need to settle for somebody lesser than them, or who doesn't have as much to offer, because they have so many positive qualities and traits about themselves. So for you guys, I also do want to quickly say, if you guys are involved in some sort of business, maybe you're doing something entrepreneurial, that seems to be going really well. Finances, your material world, your career, all of that is looking like it's going awesome for the rest of this month. So we do have the 8 of Wands here. It is in the upright, which again is great. For some of you guys, this is going to be romance. So maybe you have some sort of new partner coming in real quick, maybe out of the blue. You don't really see it coming. When I clarify this card using the mirroring method, it comes over here to the King of Wands. So this person may be a fire sign, maybe a little bit older than you, could be male or female, sun, moon, or rising for the fire. And the fire signs for your reference are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if somebody does come in for you guys in the next couple of weeks, they seem like they're going to be a really positive opportunity, something worth exploring. Some other of you guys may be going on like a short-term trip, taking a vacation, before the summer ends. If you're doing that, it'd probably be a short distance, like not overseas. But that seems to be a really good move for you guys. I definitely think there's like an element of just really enjoying yourselves and letting go of some things that you've been dealing with in the past, some baggage, and really kind of recuperating and recovering. So if you are taking a trip, it seems like it's going to be something positive. For others of you, there's just going to be a lot of positive changes and positive opportunities coming in for you guys in the next couple of weeks. Some of you guys, it may take a little bit longer just because, destiny isn't defined or isn't confined to the ramifications and dimensions you place on a tarot reading. So whatever this is, if it's communication, a new partner, a trip, some sort of new opportunity, it seems like it's going to be really positive. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse next to it. So I think some of you guys were in this upright state with the Nine of Swords, and the upright's all about like a mental torture, anxiety, fear card. I always see it as like somebody being held back because, you know, she can't really get out of this bed. These swords kind of are bearing down on her. But in the reverse, the swords fall away and, you know, you're done. You're done torturing yourselves. You're done holding yourselves back. I don't know what you guys have been dealing with on a mental level, whether it's anxiety or stress or a lack of self-confidence or whatever, but whatever that negativity was, it's like dispersing. You know, I think a lot of you guys are really coming into your own with this Nine of Pentacles here. And the Eight of Wands, it's like you're taking off, like you're done. You're moving past all of this stuff in the past that was holding you back. And that's a really, really awesome energy. And we also have the Judgment card here. So Judgment's all about being able to look at something clearly, making big decisions, having kind of like that aha moment, seeing the light, like a wake-up call. You know, it's also about rebirth, because when the angel blows the trumpet, all of the souls rise, you know. So there's this element of healing, really, like really being able to begin something new with a bit of a clean slate. And this card does clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse. So maybe some of you guys have been scared about making a decision or going for something, or, you know, you've been dealing with like nightmares regarding an issue, like on a mental level, just really negative self-talk. And with the Judgment card there, I think a lot of that is clearing up. Like you guys are gonna get that wake-up call, something that kind of just brings you to life again. And I think it's gonna be really, really positive. You know, it's the number 20 in the major arcana. The next card is the World, which is the culmination of a major life cycle. So I do think that for a lot of you guys, something new is going to be coming in. You know, in the cards, we have an 8, 2 9s, and then the 20 with a Judgment, you know, one card away from the end of the cycle. So with the overall energy of your spread being the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely a new beginning for you guys right on the horizon, especially in terms of your material world. So maybe some of you guys are considering leaving a job that you've been at for a while and pursuing something new. And maybe you've been having some doubts about it. It's been causing you some sleepless nights, but a lot of you guys are just going to go for it. You know, same thing. You've been trying to start your own business, whatever that may be. However this new beginning could apply to you, it's going to be something that is stable, long-lasting. Like the Ace of Pentacles is by far my favorite ace. Most people like to see the Ace of Cups because it always means new love or whatever. But to me, the Ace of Pentacles is more stable, and there's a lot more depth to it. I don't know, that's just how I personally feel. So whenever I see the Ace of Pentacles, I always get really, really excited. So especially if you guys are looking for new employment or doing something in terms of business, your material world, buying a new house, you know, moving somewhere else and having to purchase a new home, whatever it may be, it's going to be a really positive new beginning for you guys, and it's going to ultimately bring you stability and prosperity. If this is a romance, because again, you know, we have this King of Wands character here, who for a lot of you guys may end up being a romantic partner. If you're already linked to them, there's going to be a new beginning in your relationship, and it's going to be even more stable and comfortable than that kind of emotional energy or the fiery energy that you see with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, respectively. If it is a new partner and they come in, you know, like a new romantic interest, these cards here tell me that whatever, you know, kind of relationship you guys end up having, it is going to be something that is going to be built on a really solid foundation. It may not be the most hot and fiery relationship or the most lovey-dovey, romantic, sappy relationship. But in the long run, if you do choose to stay with them, I think it's going to be a really positive opportunity in terms of your stability. And I don't want to say like you're not going to have a sex life where this person is going to be ugly and or whatever. The King of Wands is always going to be somebody who, I shouldn't say always, okay, it's generally somebody who is very, very attractive. So there's definitely that romantic chemistry there. I'm just really excited by the overall energy being something so stable and enduring. It's a really good foundation to start something new on, whether it be in terms of your love life or in terms of business. I do also have a Lenormand card here to give us a little more information about what these cards could be referring to, and it's the Moon card. And the Moon card it's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It can be about romance, again, going back to the Eight of Wands, this King of Wands character, even the Nine of Pentacles if you're trying to put yourselves out there on the dating scene, or whatever the situation may be for you guys. These cards could again be referring to a new partner coming in, maybe something a little bit unexpected. The Moon is also about success. So, going back to the Nine of Pentacles, that's obviously a very successful woman depicted in the card. So especially if we're talking about your material world, you guys may be experiencing some sort of success or achievement coming up, and that's going to be really great. It can also be kind of about recognition and fame. So maybe some of you guys are going to get noticed for some sort of achievement, like maybe at work you guys did a really great job on some project and your boss is going to go ahead and maybe give you a letter of commendation or a bonus or more opportunities and more responsibilities, and you're just really getting noticed for all of the hard work that you've been doing. The Moon is always about, again, it's just like it's a depth to me, especially in terms of like your emotions and your romantic life, your successes. There's just something really deep about the Moon, and even in the card, you can see how this girl is just looking at the Moon, almost entranced by it. Kind of like people would see the star in the traditional tarot deck. So, I don't really have much else to say about your reading. It's like, it's positive across the board. I can't even really think of any potentially negative spin to put on it. So if you guys are like going through some crap for the rest of this month, maybe check out your monthly reading. I can't remember what I told you guys for your monthlies, but this is a really, really positive reading, and if it doesn't resonate, then check out your moon sign and rising signs. But I really do hope that for most of you guys, this energy is applicable, because it seems like it's really great no matter what area of your life it may be applied to. So with that being said, like I said, if that resonated with you guys, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down there as well. If you like the video, I definitely appreciate a thumbs up, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. That definitely helps me, and the more traction these videos get, the more time I can devote to this channel and doing readings for you guys. I would like to potentially do weekly readings for you all, as well as monthlies, and even possibly readings specifically focused on love and romance. But if there's a demand for that, I can go ahead and start putting the time into doing that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's immensely appreciated, and thank you guys who've already given thumbs ups, watched your monthly videos, subscribed to the channel. Love positive words of encouragement. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, I don't have anything else for you guys for this reading. It all looks great. Let me know how this plays out for you all, and I will see you toward the end of this month with your monthly readings for September.